Hi there, it's me, Martin, and just got a real quick one for you today. Don't take a lot of time. And I was listening to an audio a little while ago, and somebody asked an interesting question, and it's something that I kind of like to ask people a little differently from this one was asked. So I'm just going to pop this question out to you, and I want you to think about it. But before I go into it, when I say think about it, I don't mean just give me a quick snap off the cuff answer. I want you to really take some time and think about this question because it could be very important to you. And the question is, what are you worth? And that's an interesting question, I find, because the answer can be anything, but the answer will show what you value. I like to ask people a question of what's it worth to you? And you can tell a lot about that person by the answer that they give you. And you can ask that question about just about anything. Well, what's it worth to you? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to give? What's it worth? And 90% of the time, it seems people come up with money. Well, it's worth a certain dollar amount, or it's worth this, that, or the other. And that tells you a lot about where that person's value is, because I don't ask the question, how much money is it worth to you? I just want to know what it's worth. What are you willing to give for something or other, or whatever it is that's the subject of the question? And that's really kind of what I'm bringing around here, is when you think about this, what are you worth? What are you willing to give to get what you want? What value do you place on yourself? Because all of us have value, uh, but we all seem to place different values on ourself, on our time, on our effort, whatever. And I want you to stop and really just think for a little while. The answer isn't really as important as the process you go through. Thinking about what you are worth. What are you willing to do for yourself? Um, what does it take? What do you want? What are you willing to do to get what you want? What are you worth? Are you worth spending an extra hour a day doing something? Are you worth spending an extra $10 a day doing something? Whatever your answer is, stop and think about you. Think about your worth. Think about where you want to go, what you want to do, what your dreams are, and then think about what you're willing to do to get those. So I'm going to leave you with this question, and it's a two-part question. What are you worth, and what is it worth to you? So think about that. Stop and don't just give it a quick answer and move it from the inbox to the outbox and step on to the next. Stop and really think about this. What are you worth? Because that is the basis for everything that you are, is your belief in what you're worth. So, like I said, it's going to be quick. Spend some time and give it some thought. Really think about what you're worth and what you're willing to give to increase your worth, if that's what you want to do. If you saw my last video, I was talking about Malcolm Gladwell's Tipping Point. I'm almost done with the book now, and I definitely next time or the time after, kind of depends on what comes up, I'll be talking about that, because there's some really cool stuff in that book. If you ever get a chance to read it, go pick it up. It's Malcolm Gladwell's The Tipping Point, and it really does point out a whole bunch of little things that can make a big difference. And honestly, I think what we just talked about today, your self-worth, your value of yourself, is something that seems rather minor but makes a big difference in your life. So your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is think about it. The answer isn't as important as the fact that you're thinking about it. and that it's something that you're actually acting on. So what are you worth? And then think about what are you willing to give, or what your success or what your dream is worth to you. Um, and if you've liked this, or if it's made you think, or even if you have an answer, down in the comment section below, hey, let me know what you think. Let me know what you say. Um, I look forward to hearing what you think. So, going to cut this short, and hope you all have a great day today.